Hello, I'm Corolla, Soul Mender. I thought I'd do a quick live. I've got bright light shining on my face. I'm sorry. Um, just talking about updates in Australia and around the world, basically. Welcome to my channel. I'm new on this channel. This is my third video, so I'm still learning quite a lot. So welcome to my YouTube. I'll tell you a little bit about my work. I work with the Pleiades. I work from the heart chakra with Sananda, Jeshua, Christ energy, basically. I love helping people to heal their heart. I like people taking their power back. I like people to stand in their power. I love doing readings, on world readings, predicting things. I'm an artist, a spiritual artist. I'm designing my own oracle deck at this moment, which will be out next year sometime. Also, just doing readings for entertainment purpose. I do many things, actually. So I like to share them. Hang on there. Online, but first of all, I've been doing ancestor readings worldwide, and the messages is always about our womb and where basically our womb is under attack. So going back in history I'm going to talk about femininity and females and our energies and how we've been so suppressed over many years, centuries basically, is as far as back as history goes, is there was a centuries where there was a lot of witch burning going on. If you were a healer, you got burned. If so many different stories. And when we really look at it as why are we such a threat to men? We give birth. We are the birth givers. So if they control that, they basically can control our birthing rights. They can control how our, a lot of parts of our bodies. And we are natural givers to children. We give birth to children. And yet we've been so suppressed by religion, by it's a male-dominated world. Not that I'm anti-male or anything, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to explain something which has been happening for many years and centuries. So we talk about a lot of darkness in this beautiful world, which we should really treasure. And, there's always a war with evil and light going on since I remember. So when I was a child, I always wondered, why did I come to this earth plane? It just didn't seem right when I see what people do to each other, and it's quite mind-blowing sometimes to even comprehend, and which a lot of people won't comprehend, but that doesn't really matter. So what I'm basically saying is, the more we take our power back as a feminine and in our womb is because it's so sacred, is when you look in it, and a lot of Egyptian pictures, the female always stood in front of the male because she was the birth giver, and it was an honor. And how did we come to this space where our feminine is not honored anymore? So now that we're going in the Aquarius, is everything has to be rebalanced. So a lot of us are struggling on like we have a masculine and a female side, is to become more powerful. So we have to really rebalance our masculine and feminine energy, whether it's male or female, and that males need to sometimes really stand back and trying to overpower humanity the way that they're doing, especially females. Is if you really look in all the high-paying jobs, it's mainly males in it. So how do females ever get a chance? Or you can stay home and you can do this. You can get a part-time job, or just, you stay home and cook or clean. Yet most of us are out working, plus looking after the family. So a lot of the stuff has been put basically onto a female anyway to carry. So we carry a lot of the stuff for a male. I don't think a lot of them even realise. So, but yet they want to take our power away. They want to control. Like if you're in a narcissist relationship, they want to control that part of you that you're not worthy. So this is about your worthiness, your uniqueness. Whether you're male or female, you must understand we're all worthy. We all deserve a fair go. We all deserve to stand in our power. And that means for a lot of males this way, embracing the femininity, their feminine side, and realizing that if you work together as a team, you achieve so much more. If you love each other equally without demanding things and belittling each other, your relationship be much better. If you cheat on someone, you pay the consequences eventually. So that's on both sides, not just on one. So there's so many things that we're learning in the moment about ourselves. So I have really lovely thoughts that, we are the change, whether it's you, me, whoever out there. We need to change. We need to take our power back. We need to stand for the truth. So I'm going to do a few readings on it. So my first one is an ancestral. I also do readings on my Facebook page on Corolla Worth as well. So this is tune in and connect. So tune in and connect to spirit. These are our ancestors that walked the earth. They'd be shaking in their heads if they saw what's going on today. I shake in my head with what's going on today. It's like, are we on a reality show? Is this real? Is this unreal? Or what? It's incredible. So be an open channel. So basically it's telling us to open your channel to channeling again. Open your third eye. Open your intuition. Rebalance yourself. That's when you rebalance your inner child, your soul essence. You become a medium again. We're all born with it. See, we've been, over the years, been told it was wrong. There's nothing wrong with doing the work I do. It's natural. It's normal. I've always seen spirit. It's just, people were too scared to talk about it, I guess. But like I was saying, when my grandfather passed over, he used to come sit on my bed when I was really down and out and pat my hand in the spirit world and tell me I was going to be okay. So it's just reconnecting. It's a knowing that's deep within us, and it's reawakening within us all, if you wanted to. That's moving forward. So that's how I look at it. What we sow is what we reap in life. So basically, balance yourself. So these are the big messages from the ancestors in the moment. Reconnect to Mother Earth and interact and relate. So to me, the and relate is get back to community, get back. We always put our elderly in nursing homes for some reason, and hoping that they get the best care. Sometimes they don't, and sometimes because we can't look after them, it's a beautiful, we hope it's a beautiful place for them to go. But what we don't realize, we're also uprooting them from their home and stuff like that. So we have to make that transition beautiful. in the old days, it didn't even exist. Everyone looked after each other like a community. And when you learn to rebalance your power and yourself and Mother Earth in every direction, it's like a magical butterfly. So we come out of the cocoon. So reconnecting to Mother Earth. Remember, she births all the trees. We have the tree of life with Mother Earth that is so beautiful and amazing. Yet we seem to rape the poor Mother Earth of every mineral, everything basically, and and then they want to put atomic bombs on it in the ocean, and it's so toxic. Humans are so toxic sometimes, and we just turn a blind eye to so much corruption. Are we so how can I say it? Are we so brainwashed or radio? Is there a spell that needs to be uncast? So I suggest I'll do an unhooking. So if you're watching this is a really good tool to use. So basically what you do is you ground yourself into Mother Earth. So you grow roots to the bottom of your feet and you wrap your roots around a crystalline layer, and you pull that energy back up and then all the way through your crown chakra, and you connect to Mother, Father, God through the central sun. Then right next to it is a beautiful golden strand, and you pull that down. You pull it all the way down through the central sun, all the way down through your crown chakra, back through Mother Earth, and you wrap it around. So you've got both the balance, okay? You're balanced evenly. The golden strand also is connected to your soul essence. So when you sleep at night, you travel with your soul, and your soul travels to other places. So it's always attached to this, and then it comes back into your body. And then you wake up, and sometimes you remember your dreams and sometimes you don't. You remember where you went and sometimes you don't. So, and when you're grounded enough and allow that in, and if you want to unhook Mother Earth from all these agendas, you visualize holding Mother Earth in your hand and putting a beautiful violet flame around Mother Earth, right? And then visualize all these agendas that are going on that are hurting Mother Earth. And you take all those hooks out of Mother Earth and you put it around into the violet flame and let it spin. And then all of a sudden, from the violet flame, we saturate Mother Earth with love, the frequency of love, so we can change the frequency of this earth. So it's a beautiful and balancing Mother Earth back out and helping her, and from our heart space by doing a love frequency on her. And you can hold it even like a little globe and send a Reiki healing. There's so many different ways of helping Mother Earth, this with frequency and energy. And if we are under the radio wave spells or television, whatever you like to call it, is visualize yourself being in your own power, grounded the same way, and then unhook yourself from all these spells that are casted out, basically radio spells, anything, put a violet flame around your body and just unhook your whole body, and then ask for your soul to come into your body and ask for your guides to guide you and do sound healing with it. Just unhook all these things, agendas, other souls that permeate on your energy. It's a big unhooking. And then put it into the violet flame and then fill yourself up with love where the hooks were. Always refill yourself with love continuously when you're unhooking, because you need to fill it up because you unhooked something. So to fix it, you put love into it. If your heart is broken and shattered into pieces and you need to find the pieces, there's just like a puzzle. So you need to put that back together again. And it's really important that you vibrate at a higher frequency. The higher your frequency, the easier it is not to manipulate you, okay? So we watch a lot of things on television. Well, I'm not a big television watcher, and I don't watch the news because I think it's too morbid, and I don't believe anything they say anymore because they talk crap. Basically, it's mind-blowing. Just everything is about fear, putting fear into people, and we should not live in fear. We should live our life in a beautiful, like, in happiness, in a beautiful way, yet they're making it so difficult, and we make it so difficult. So our lesson to learn is to take our power back and the essence of life. When I look at history, how violent it has been, how incredibly violent, actually, to come to think about it. Do we always want to stay on that road, or do we really want to evolve into higher beings, and share kindness, be community-based, help each other out, and bring that community back, which is not much around anymore? So we have a lot of work to do, I think. So that's what I feel. So I'm going to just pull some cards. These are beautiful cards. They're called the Dream Interpretation cards, okay? I'll show you the box so you can see it. So there. So they interpret what is the world needs to heal at this moment to move out of this agenda. This is a wake-up call, by the way, what we're going through. Okay, so I'll see if much has changed yet. So these are called books. So there's also robotic, if you have a look, a robotic looking fingers and stuff. So I feel when I look at cards like this, there's someone sitting above and that. So we have puppet masters that trying to control us. As I work with the Book of Knowledge a lot, so to me, like a Akashic Record, Book of Knowledge, everyone has different names for it. So basically, you have a story where your Book of Knowledge, you open it up, or Akashic Records, you can rewrite it. You can look back at it, but like, because we're in a war of light and evil all the time, is as below as above. So they play with the same kind of thing and trying to rewrite our future for us, which we didn't give permission for. So, and this is about taking our power back, there's if you have a really look, there's a young person given books up here, if you can see. So they're given, a younger person is giving books to this person here. So basically is the young people want their books back, and their knowledge from the ancestors, to basically, they're becoming very psychic, and the new generation is very more open, basically, that can't be as manipulated as we. That's why we need to do this shift, so that because it's their future we're doing this for. The roots. So when I look at the roots, I always believe the life of tree. People always call like certain things the root of all evil was money. I don't believe that. I reckon the root of evil is evil itself. People have a choice. Either they do light work or they do dark work. They can cross when they see in their heart space what they're doing is wrong. But some people don't have the empathy in their heart to even change. So I believe that we are in a very big spiritual war. I believe that we are winning it with the light. I believe that a lot of darker entities have been shown goodbye. but it's up to us to change it. It's up to us to take our country back. It's up to us to make a difference. It's up to us to really stand in our power. We can't destroy the tree of life. If you ever watched a movie, I think it's on Netflix, it's called Oneness, I think it is. It's in Turkey, where they're talking about the womb. So it's where pregnancy. So the story goes in different timelines. So it goes on about the womb, how sacred it is, and how man has tried to destroy us giving birth. So and it was quite interesting, is because why would you want to do something so horrific when we all, when it's the most beautiful gift on earth, but the most painful to lose, as you see, to a female, and it always affects the female. So, okay, so we have many mountains to climb still. So the road is, we haven't done all our work yet. So we basically have to climb the mountain to get to the top, and it's quite a fair bit of work left to do. And I find that quite interesting. It's a journey. So it's our inner journey, basically, okay? So it's quite interesting. So we have to climb that mountain. And then I've got flying, okay? And flying is more in a dream state, where we see the sunlight or where we see the darkness. So we actually been given a choice in the moment. And I pulled this last time, shouting. So is shouting from your heart, shouting for change, shouting for freedom, and letting that strength within you. Here in Australia at the moment, we have a lot of freedom marches, I find, and they're moving forward very quickly and fast. So there's a big change coming here. I'm talking about Australia now, okay? So it's moving forward. It's coming forward. Buying. So in the past, all the politicians were bought. They were given money and bought. Corruption, right? Quite interesting. You can read this in different ways, but to me is because we're doing this kind of reading, because we're moving forward, is we want politicians that cannot be bought anymore, that money is not, that humanity is actually here to evolve, that they can't be bought by big companies, basically, and scratch each other's back, basically. The keys, we have the keys to change all this, but it needs you, every one of you out there, to bring in the change. It's not just the one person's job, it's everybody. Sweets. They dangle sweets in front of you, pretend that they care, and then take it away. They promise you things and don't deliver. They deliver maybe for a week or two and then take it away again. And if you have a look at this one. So this is called exceptionally. So basically there's a lot of gossip going on. There's we can change it, but people don't believe. They believe in the old system still. So it's basically, are we going to lift up to the better system, or are we going to gossip about it? So, and it's quite interesting. Well, to me, is this card was quite interesting because the fish is eating, like, it's called falling, right? So the fish is, and there's a human there, right? So it's like the monster is trying to eat humanity, basically. Are you going to allow that? Are you going to be in that space where you're not going to take action? And then the last time is time. Yes, time is a big essence. So when are we going to step through this in with the timing? And this is a very feminine card because it has the feminine energy on it, the goddess energy. Okay, so the females will actually step up and become the nurturers again, like we were centuries ago. So it's quite an interesting time. So I'm not here to offend anyone, like how we look at things. That's not my plan. I'm just trying to reassure people that we all need to work together in this. We are the change. We can't live like this anymore, where we have so much poverty, homelessness, destruction on the earth, greed. It's the time is over. The time is here now to change, and the change begins with you and me and everyone. So if you can take your power back and heal who you are and understand that basically that healing is the answer to all this, and healing ourselves, and that we can't turn a blind eye to corruption anymore. It's not fair. It's not right. We all have a human right to live, to feed our family, to be who we are, basically. So that's what I'm saying. It will take time to heal all this. It will take time to process all this. It takes time for some people to wake up. It will take time to move forward out of a lot of agendas because they're so deep, dark and dirty, which I could go into, but, I don't want to right now because I think us going more positive is more important, and we not need to turn a blind eye. If someone's violent with someone, we don't turn a blind eye anymore, because that person doesn't need that in their life. We need to find a way to stop that. We need to find a way to say enough is enough. This is not good enough anymore. We deserve the respect. We deserve the honor in life. So that's basically what I'm saying. And I hope that you learn to unhook everything. I hope you help you're evolving in a beautiful way and helping humanity. There's so many people out there already doing it, and I'm so proud of them. And it's so proud to see so many people putting themselves out there. I'm putting myself out there. I'm building a YouTube channel, so I'm trying to build myself up to help humanity the best way I know. And because I did study so many healing modules, I hope I can help a lot of people. And I feel that's my journey to do so. So I am putting myself out there. And, I used to worry about what other people think. I don't anymore. If you're ready to be healed, you'll understand this. If you're not, that's okay too. You're obviously where you're meant to be at this moment in time, and your time will come. There's no wrong or right way. No one is better in, like, I might know all this knowledge that I've studied all my lifetime, because that's all I ever was interested in, and that's the work I love doing. But you might know something else that's very beautiful. Do you know what I mean? You might know, you have other gifts that to offer. I see a lot of people, they do knitting, they do craft work, and then that moment in time making something beautiful for someone else, and their love went into it. So there's so many different ways we can contribute. But all I know is that it's time to get back to basics and to community way of thinking. And it's time to stop this tyrants trying to destroy everything in our world. And that's what I'm saying is, so with everyone doing their little bit and helping, stop turning away, stop turning a blind eye, be awake to it, and understand that she's not right, mate. Nothing is right in the moment. So to me, it's just open your eyes and help each other. That's all we need to do in life, is be the best that we can. So I hope that makes sense to you. And with my heart, I wish you so much blessings. I'm very proud of being an artist, actually, because I put my artworks on cups, and they have very healing energy on them. And so I made a calendar, but I don't think I'll be printing calendars. I used the cards. I want to use my oracle deck in there. But there is a healing. If you ever do soul travel, when you need to recharge your energy, I suggest that now and then that you actually go into one of these. This is like a med bed, but just in my drawing ways. So you can travel as a soul with your golden strand. You go into the into the med bed. You can do that on your soul level, and then you can lay yourself in it and recharge your energy. And as you can see, it actually has vortexes. It sends energy and light language in it as well. This one is from the Pleiades, because I work with the Argenturians and Pleiades, but this is actually Pleiades. They're so advanced in their technology. It's hard to draw, so and they have this beautiful crystal here, like just here, and it does so much healing, and it's just incredible. And if you really learn how to travel with your soul, you can really go onto that meditation journey into a med bed. You don't actually have to be physically with your body laying in one. You can actually do that with your soul, so you can get your soul's energy back, your soul essence. So, and it's a beautiful meditation to do. So I might actually do one in one of my videos coming up. If you are interested, just let me know downstairs and in the messages, and then I will let you know that I will do one. So I'm signing off now. So thank you for watching. I hope my channel does grow, and I hope I get more viewers as time goes by. As I know everything takes time to build up, but I do a lot of healing, and I wish you from my heart to your heart a beautiful, blessed after evening. Well, it's evening here in Australia. I'm in Hervey Bay, so it's a beautiful place. And I hope for humanity that we do change and make a better world for ourselves and our children. With that much blessing. Bye-bye.